Sue's Beauty Dish. I got a request from a subscriber to do this video after I showed these products in my October haul, my haul video where I show you everything I bought and spent in beauty in the month of October. So I mentioned that I got these CND Vinylux nail polishes. So this is a fairly new line from CND. CND is one of the first nail brands to do the salon gel manicures, and you can still get those in some salons. It's the shellac that is the one that is by CND. But they recently came out with a line of polishes that are supposed to mimic the appearance of a gel manicure, but being easy to remove, so you can just remove them like regular nail polish without having to soak your nails in pure acetone the way you do with a gel manicure. So they're also supposed to last for 7 days. They even say on the bottle weekly polish and weekly top coat. So for this review, I'm going to talk a little bit about it. I've used it once, and I'm going to, this is the second time I've used it, so I have it on my nails. I painted them last night, and I'm going to show you day by day how this polish wears, and we're going to see how many days I actually get out of it. And then I'll come back and do a little wrap up and tell you my final thoughts on the product. So the CND Vinylux is a really simple concept actually, and I looked on their website and read all the instructions and all the tips and everything, so I followed the instructions to a T, and I will tell you more about that. But just to sum it up, this goes on like regular nail polish. The only difference is that they say not to use a base coat, and that makes me so nervous because I kind of went through a phase where I didn't want to use a base coat, and of course I ended up with really stained nails, and I really hated it, and I was like, never again will I skip the base coat. But like I said, I tried this once before filming this video, and it did not stain my nails when I removed it, so fair enough. No base coat. So you are supposed to put on 2 thin coats, and it is definitely opaque and, you know, great color payoff. It's the same color as in the bottle with 2 coats. And the color I have here is Bloodline. So after you do 2 coats of the color, you do a single coat of the Vinylux top coat, and that's it. You're supposed to be, it dries in about the same time as regular nail polish, I found, and you're supposed to be good to go for 7 days. As I said, I did this last night, so I guess I'm going to say this is technically day 2, but it was right last night. It's morning now, and they are perfect right now. There's no wear on the tops, and there's certainly no chipping, and they're very shiny, and everything is perfect. And I will tell you just how I do my nails. I don't get a lot of wear out of polish. I mean, I cook, I wash my hands frequently, you know, normal frequently, and I've said this before, I don't get 48 hours of wear most of the time before I have a good chip on my nails. And here's the thing, I know all the tips for getting your best manicure results, and I follow them. So this is what I did last night when I painted my nails. I removed all of my nail polish that I had on with an acetone remover. I washed my hands, then I used a little lint-free pad and with more acetone, and I held it on each nail for several seconds to just really make sure that each nail surface was completely clean, free of any residue, any oils, or anything like that. I run that acetone pad over the tips as well to make sure those are clean. And after doing that, I use a little nail cleaner. It's basically just alcohol. I got it with a gel manicure set that I have. And if you search for them, I know Sephora brand X has one now. It's a nail cleaner, and I think it's pretty much just pure alcohol. So that is an extra step that you probably shouldn't have to do, but since I have it, I do it anyway. So my nails are clean. They are ready. They are prepped. I use thin coats because I think those, you know, they dry faster. I think you get less chipping when you try to use thin coats. And I waited 10 minutes between my color coats, and then I waited 15 minutes before I did the top coat. So, I mean, you can only do this if you've got time, and I'll do my nails when I'm sitting around at night watching TV, and I can just sit there and let them dry. So, I told you all of this so that you know that I did all the proper prepping steps, and I should get the best possible results from Vinylux. At least I think so. For now, let's see how the CND Vinylux wears throughout the week. here are my nails on day 3. This is after I've taken a shower and made breakfast and lunch, and there is a chip here. It's hard to see. There's a little white part, but I felt this happen in the shower, and those little edges of my nails they seem so weak, and that's where I always get chipping in the first place, but the nail itself isn't broken. The same thing happened on the side of my thumb, which, you know, it does tend to happen here, and I can see that this nail looks like it might be a little bit weak and split, but still, you know, this CND Vinylux is kind of performing just like a regular nail polish would. Maybe a little bit better. You know, if those edges can't stop from chipping, then I kind of feel like, what's the point? The other hand, this is actually my right hand, which you think would have more wear, is in better shape. There are no visible chips, maybe a little wearing at the edges, at the tips. Not the edges, but the tips of my nails. So that's day 3. Okay guys, it is day 4, and wow, these nails look better on camera than I think they do in real life. This hand isn't too bad, actually. The big thing compared to yesterday is that the tips are really starting to kind of peel away, and they look really white. There's still that chip here, and my thumb has gotten even more chipped. When it comes to the other hand, it has not fared so well. This index finger here, it's chipped on both sides. I hate that. It does not look good. This short little stubby nail, which was ugly before, but now it's got a little chip. You know, the tips, of course, are wearing away. The thumb's got a bit of a chip. So I'm at the point where I kind of want to take this off. In fact, I really want to take this off. Okay, so here I am to give you my final thoughts on CND Vinylux. You just saw my nails on day 4, and they were quite chipped. I was not happy with that. When my nails get to that level, I really want to take it off. I was kind of lazy, so I did go out to dinner that night with some chips in my nails. No big deal, you know, like, I survived. But when I got home, I took off the nail polish, and like I said, that was on day 4. The polish did not last for 7 days, and to be quite honest, I did not expect it to last for 7 days. If it lasted for 4 days with almost no chips, I would have been thrilled. That would be great for me. When makeup products make these really bold claims, you know, I just assume, well, it's going to be better than the average product, but it's not going to last for 7 days. This mascara is not actually going to be better than sex. I'm talking about the Too Faced mascara called Better Than Sex. But you know what I mean? Like, these claims, I think they indicate something, and, you know, obviously they use them to get your attention, but I didn't actually expect it to last for 7 days, but I think that it should perform better. I will also remind you that day 1 was just the day that I painted my nails, and I did it right before bed, so that almost should not even count as a day. So day 1 was like nothing, and by day 4 they were done. Now, I want to give another perspective on this product, because I heard about this product when it launched, but then what really got me to buy it was my YouTube buddy, Haria, who's Beauty Two Shoes on YouTube. She talked about this in the nail polish tag, and she and I did that tag as a collab. It was great, and she just knows a ton about nail polish, has a ton of products, and she had been using this as a top coat, and she was really impressed with it, just as a top coat on her regular polishes. So I tried it like that as well, and it happens to be what I have on today. This is just a Sephora by OPI polish, and my nails aren't that shiny because I just put on hand lotion, so, like, you know how that is, but it actually gives a very shiny top coat finish. It dried quickly on this nail polish. I did it last night. It looks really nice. I'm rough on my nails, you know, I don't have any chips yet, but maybe there's a little wear along the tips. Not bad though. And I tried it once before, a few weeks ago, before I started filming this video, over regular nail polish, and I thought it performed well. I thought it performed as well as my current favorite top coat, and it does seem to have a little more durability, but just by a little. At least that's my experience. Now, I will link to Haria's nail polish tag where she talks about it briefly. She really likes it, and I totally think that there is room for different experiences with makeup products. One person can love something, one person can hate something. Like I said, I think I have weak, not so awesome nails. Maybe I'm not the best person to test nail products. But as far as the system is concerned, I think if you can't resist trying it, then go ahead and try it. And if long-wearing polishes work for you, if you're the type of person who does have a polish on for a week, which people say that all the time, and I can't believe it, but they're not lying. So if you're that type of person whose nails don't ship for days and days, this will probably very likely work for you. It looks great on, it's easy to use, all of those things are true, but as far as the longevity claims, they just didn't even come close for me. And that wraps up my review of the CND Vinylux 7-Day Polish System. Thank you so much to my subscribers who requested this video. I really enjoyed doing it. I wish I could have told you great things, but of course I'm just going to tell you the truth. And you can see the truth from the day-by-day photos. Let me know if you've tried the CND Vinylux, either just the system or just the top coat. I'd love to hear what your experience was. But thank you for your time. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and have a wonderful day.